Good morning dear students, welcome back to our biology class. And today's class regarding the last group of the kingdom protein, which is the protozoa. So in our previous classes we have discussed more about the another groups of the kingdom protein, which are first one is which is the rhizomites, and the second one is dinoflagellate, third one is euglenoid, and the fourth is slime mouse. And right now we have to discuss regarding protozoa. So before that we have to learn the characteristics of protozoa. Okay, see here the protozoa, the characteristics of the protozoa. These protozoans are animal like protists. It means resembles with animals. ಹೌದಾ? So resembling with animals, it means some ಕೆಲವೊಂದು protists ಏನಿರ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ animal ತರ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. So that is nothing but the animal like protists. Okay, and no cell wall. It means they do not have any kind of the cell wall. Okay, means cell wall is absent. And habitat, those are the aquatic as well as moist habitat. Means protozoa ಏನಿರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ aquatic region ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಹೌದಾ, aquatic condition ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, as well as the moist habitat. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ wet ಹಸಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶ. So the habitat, those are the aquatic organism as well as the moist habitat. And nutrition, so the protozoa are the heterotrophic organisms, and as I told you, the meaning of the heterotrophic for their food means those organisms dependent on another organism for their food, and they can be parasitic as well as the predators. See here, can be parasitic. It means the organism can live inside the another organism's body. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟಿಕ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜೀವಿಗಳು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೀವ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ another organism. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಹೌದಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟಿಕ್, ಸೊ ಜಂತುಗಳ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಜಂತುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟಿಕ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್. ಸೊ ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೀವ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ another organism and obtain the nutrients from that organism. So ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಜೀವಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಜೀವಿಯ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಡೇಟರ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಇದು ಪ್ರಿಡೇಟರ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಪ್ರೇ ಅಂಡ್ ಈಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಏನೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಜೀವಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಈಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಪ್ರಿಡೇಟರ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೇ ಅಂಡ್ ಈಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೋಲೋಜೋಯಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ animal like nutrition. So here the word holozoic. So here the holozoic, it is nothing but the they directly eat solid food. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಅದು ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಫುಡ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಲೋಜೋಯಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದೇ ಫೀಡ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಫುಡ್. ಓಕೆ, and next about reproduction. The protozoans are both asexually and sexually. So here the mode of reproduction in these organisms both asexually and sexually. ಹೌದಾ? And about the protozoans, so these all are the characteristics of the protozoa. And here in protozoans there are 4 different groups of protozoans. ಹೌದಾ? So depends on the presence of the some important organs. ಹೌದಾ? So here different groups of protozoans. So it is the first one, which is, see here, for example protozoans amoeba irbodu, ಹೌದಾ, paramecium irbodu, like that. Here the first group amoeboid protozoan, and second one flagellated protozoan, and the third one ciliated protozoan, and the last it is the sporozoans. In order means protozoans ಒಳಗಡೆ different group ಬರ್ತವೆ ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಯಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ first one amoeboid protozoans ಹೌದಾ. for example here amoeba ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. so because of those are nothing but the amoeba means amoeboid protozoans ಹೌದಾ. ಇದರ ಈ organisms ಒಳಗಡೆ they have a kind of special organs, that is the pseudopodia. so it is pseudopodia which it helps to locomotion for those organisms ಹೌದಾ. so ಈ amoeboid protozoans ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆದ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದಂತಂದ್ರೆ pseudopodia. so ಇದು pseudopodia it helps to means it helps to motion of those organisms. it is nothing but the locomotory organ to the amoeba ಹೌದಾ. and also helps to means amoeboid protozoans they can use the pseudopodia for their feeding purpose ಹೌದಾ. so ಈ organisms ಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುವಂತ pseudopodia ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ means it helps to extend the cytoplasm for their feeding purpose ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. okay, and the second one is the flagellated protozoans ಹೌದಾ. so ಇಲ್ಲಿ pseudopodia see the pseudopodia which is the locomotory organ to the amoeba as well as helps to their feeding purposes. and here flagellated protozoan it means the presence of flagella ಹೌದಾ. already ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ flagella it is a locomotory organ which helps to move the organism from one place to another place. so here the flagellated protozoans the help of a single whip-like flagella it helps to move from one place to another place. and third one it is the ciliated protozoans. okay, it is nothing but the cilia hada. so here the cilia it is also locomotory organ to the ciliated protozoans, but here the one difference between flagella and cilia. so the flagella it is a single whip-like structure and cilia they have a numerous in number ಹೌದಾ. so cilia ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ, but flagella ಇರುತ್ತೆ single whip-like structure ಇರುತ್ತೆ, but cilia those protozoans have a numerous cilia. so here also the cilia also helps to feeding purpose as well as the locomotory organ. and the last one sporozoans means the sporozoans those are the non-motile organs. okay, the sporozoans are the non-motile organisms because of they didn't have any kind of pseudopodia, flagella as well as the cilia. okay, so and let ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ regarding the protozoans these are the characteristics and they have the different kinds of group. those are the amoeboid protozoan because they have the pseudopodia, and flagellated protozoans they have the flagella which is a whip-like structure, and ciliated protozoans those organisms have the numerous cilia, and last one is the sporozoans which is the non-motile organisms. okay, and let us we will discuss one by one. Look at the first one, amoeboid protozoans. okay, see here the first group which is the amoeboid protozoan. so here the amoeboid protozoan is nothing but the resemble with amoeba, means amoeba like protozoans. so they resemble amoeba in the presence of pseudopodia. so already I told you about the pseudopodia. here the pseudopodia it is a false feet hada. so feet in the sense it helps to locomotory purposes. so for the locomotion they have the locomotory pseudopodia. So here the pseudopodia is the false field and temporary extension of cytoplasm. So ಇದೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ pseudopodia temporary extension of the cytoplasm. ಹೌದಾ? For example, amoeba present ಇರುತ್ತೆ, it is a shapeless organism. ಹೌದಾ? And the presence of cytoplasm, ಹೌದಾ? how many form of cytoplasm present ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So temporary extension, ಹೌದಾ? ತಾತ್ಕಾಲಿಕವಾಗಿ cytoplasm ಅನ್ನ extension ಮಾಡೋ ಮೂಲಕ feeding purpose ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ those are the pseudopodia. ಹೌದಾ? ಇದು pseudopodia. So it helps to extension of the cytoplasm. Okay, and helps in locomotion as well as feeding purposes. So ಇವೇನಾಗ್ತವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತವ as well as the feeding purposes. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು prey ಬಂತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so you can easily feed that prey. Okay, see, and here the pseudopodia are the false feed and temporary extension of cytoplasm and helps in locomotion as well as feeding. Okay, and regarding habitat, so fresh water as well as the sea water and moist soil. Okay, so ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ present ಇರುತ್ತಾ, fresh water ಒಳಗಡೆ present ಇರುತ್ತಾ, then marine water ಒಳಗಡೆ present ಇರುತ್ತಾ. Then some are predators. Okay, see the predator it catches the prey and eat directly, and some are parasites. Okay, see the parasites, it is nothing but the organism lives in the body of another organism. And here for example Entamoeba histolytica. So ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು examples ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ amoeboid protozoan ಗೆ Entamoeba histolytica. This is the one of the parasitic protozoans. So and it causes one kind of the disease to the human beings. Okay, so the Entamoeba histolytica it causes amoebiasis. ಹೌದಾ? So the infection in the digestive tract ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So ಇದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Entamoeba histolytica ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದು ರೋಗವನ್ನ ತರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಂತಂದ್ರೆ amoebiasis. ಹೌದಾ? So amoebiasis it is means the cause means the infection in the digestive tract. ಒಂದು ಜೀರ್ಣಾಂಗ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇದು. ಯಾವಂತಂದ್ರೆ amoebiasis and which is the causal organism. amoebiasis ರೋಗವನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Entamoeba histolytica. Okay, so this is all about the amoeboid protozoa. So they resembles with amoeba because they have the pseudopodia. So the pseudopodia which is the false field and temporary extension of the cytoplasm for the feeding purposes as well as the locomotion purpose. And habitat, they can live both fresh water as well as sea water and moist soil. And some are predators, easily they can catch their prey and eat directly, and some are parasites because they live inside the body of another organism. And the best example for amoeboid protozoans which is the Entamoeba histolytica, and the disease which is it causes diseases, that is the amoebiasis. Okay, see, this is the amoebiasis. And next the second group is the flagellated protozoans. See here the protozoans with the flagella. Okay, see how many flagella present irutte antandra a single bit like flagella. ಹೌದಾ? So bacteria present ಇರ್ತಾವ. Okay, so ಈ ರೀತಿ single bit like flagella present ಇದ್ದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ that is the flagellated protozoans. And can be free living as well as the parasitic. It means ಹೌದಾ? free living in the sense they do not live any body of an organism. ಹೌದಾ? free ಆಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು organism body ಒಳಗಡೆ present ಇರಲ್ಲ. So it can be free living as well as parasitic. Parasitic they live inside the body of an organism. Free living they do not live any other organisms. And the parasitic forms and cause disease as sleeping sickness. ಹೌದಾ? So ಇದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ರೋಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, that is the sleeping sickness. ಹೌದಾ? ನಿದ್ರೆ ರೋಗ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. gametes. Okay, so this is nothing but the important features of the flagellated protozoans. Okay, see, and the third one, which is the ciliated protozoans. Okay, see here. See the third group, which is the ciliated protozoans. So the ciliated protozoan, it means resemble with cilia, means protozoan with cilia ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So the first, which is the amoeboid protozoans, means amoeba, means the protozoans with pseudopodia, and the second, which is the flagellated protozoans, means the protozoans with flagella, which is a single leaf-like structure. And here the ciliated protozoans, ಹೌದಾ? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ pseudopodia present ಇತ್ತು, ಹೌದಾ? For their feeding ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, for their locomotion. And the second ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ನಾವು flagellated, ಒಂದು single leaf-like structure ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, that is nothing but the flagella. And here the third one, ಹೌದಾ? Ciliated. Ciliated, it is a protozoan with a cilia. And here the cilia, it is nothing but, which is the hair-like structure arising from the surface of a cell. For example, ಹೌದಾ? ಇದೊಂದು organism ಅದ, ಹೌದಾ? So here the presence of cilia, ಹೌದಾ? Those are nothing but the hair-like or thread-like structure, ಹೌದಾ? So ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ numerous in number, ಹೌದಾ? So ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಏನಿರ್ತಾವ cilia present ಇರ್ತಾವ. But the flagella, that is the only single bit-like structure, ಹೌದಾ? ಇದನ್ನ flagella ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. And the cilia, these all are the cilia, and these are the hair-like or thread-like structure and arising from the surface of a cell. Okay, ಇದು cell present ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇದರ surface, ಹೌದಾ? So engulfing the surface ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So ಇದೊಂದು cell surface ಗೆಲ್ಲನೂ cilia ಆವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾವ. So these are nothing but the cilia. And here multiple short cilia exist. Means ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ cilia are helps to engulfing for their food ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ these helps means these cilia are engulfing the food material, and those cilia are helps to locomotion as well as the feeding purposes. So ಈ cilia present ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಒಂದು organism ನ movement ಅವಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ as well as the feeding purposes. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಫುಡ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರಿ, engulf ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನ್ ಫೀಡಿಂಗ್ process ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ. ಓಕೆ, and for example here paramecium. So amoeboid protozoan ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಎಂಟ್ amoeba histolytic ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ciliated protozoan ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ paramecium. Okay, and here the last group, which is the sporozoans. Okay, see here the sporozoans, it is a non-motile protozoans because of they do not have any kind of locomotory organs and parasitic organism. So the sporozoans, they can live inside the body of another organism and obtain nutrients from that organism. Okay, and sporozoans reproduce by spore formation. Okay, so the reproduction ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ spore formation, or it is nothing but the asexual reproduction ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So the spore formation in the sense, these are nothing but the spores, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದು ಸಂತಾನೋತ್ಪತ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So for example here Plasmodium vivax. Okay, so in the Plasmodium vivax, it is cause the disease like malaria. ಹೌದಾ? ಮಲೇರಿಯಾ ಕೇಳಿಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಮಲೇರಿಯಾ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೋಡಿಯಂ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇಂದ ಬರುವಂತ ರೋಗ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ